Israel and Palestine. A resolution was proposed in United Nations, where France and Saudi Arabia proposed a resolution to declare two states in Middle East, the state of Israel and state of Palestine. The resolution came handy as majority passed the resolution, and resolution has been adopted in the United Nations. The vote against the resolution was given by the likes of Israel and United States of America. The resolution came as the Gaza's plan of United States was leaked a few days ago. The Gaza Rivera plan, that was also known as GREAT back then. Great Gaza Reconstruction, Economic Acceleration and Transportation Trust. That was the plan to rebuild Gaza from what it is Gaza now, to destroy the Gaza and rebuild it as a modern city. And why all this is happening and what's Israel and Palestine conflict? To know all this, we will have to go to October 7, 2023. Hamas, a militant group in Palestine that is mostly active in Gaza Strip. Palestine is divided into two parts, the West Bank and Gaza Strip. West Bank is mostly controlled by Israel, but the Gaza Strip was mostly independent and was controlled by militant group of Hamas. So Hamas intelligence agencies knew that Israel is planning to attack the Gaza Strip. So they start to attack the border of Israel that was linking with Gaza Strip. And that war that is resulting into brutal war, or we can also call it genocide. But that's not the first time that Israel and Palestine are into the conflict, but this conflict was very long ago. If you go back to 1917, when Ottoman Empire, that was the ruler of Palestine, was getting weakened and British took control of Palestine. Then they signed the declaration that is known as Balfour Declaration. That declaration was meant to be that a state should be created for Jews, and that state should be in the birthplace of many religions, the Palestine. Jews at that time were living in multiple parts of the world, specifically in the Nazi Germany, where in 1941 the Jews attacked by Hitler's army, the Nazi army. Hitler has been believed to kill 6 million Jews, and many of them are displaced, also known as the Holocaust, that lasted from 1941 till 1945. But before that, if we go back to 1892, or in that era, where Jews start to buy some land in Palestine, because Jews has historical linkage to Palestine as well Christian and Muslims. Jews are living in Palestine since long time ago, same like Christians and Muslim after the birth of Islam conquered the Palestine multiple times, where at that time Christians used to consider themselves superior than Jews and used to beat Jews and consider them as their slave or like that. But after the Islam, the Jews and Christians party reduced and the control of Palestine was given to Muslims. That control that lasted for some time and later was taken back, and then again Ottomans start to rule the Palestine, and now Palestine belongs to Jews as the Balfour Declaration has been occurred. Later some Jews start to move to Palestine, but after the Holocaust, massive number of Jews started to migrate to Palestine state. If you see in the map, that were some little part of Palestine that were attained by Jews. These Jews start to buy land in Palestine and later start to expand themselves. The Jews' arrival was not seen as a good symbol by Arab nations. So Arabs started a revolt against Jews and start to fight them. That led to multiple 4 to 5 Arab-Israel war that were involved multiple Arab nations and Israel state. In the early time in 1947, United Nations gave the partition plan of Israel and Palestine. In 1948, the Israel state was declared by David Gurion. That was immediately recognized by United States of America as well as USSR, the two superpowers of that time. That instantly gave Israel an edge. Later war erupted between Arab nation and Israel started to occupy multiple land of Palestine. And in 1967, the United Nations gave another plan to partition between Israel and Palestine. But the plan was again rejected by Arab nation and multiple other wars were erupted too. And those wars resulted in Palestine land getting less and less, and today Palestine land stands as this place. And after every war, the Israel start to get brutal with Palestinian citizens, and Israel was planning to attack Palestine. And that time October 7 incident occurred where Hamas attacked Israel state. That gave Israel an open license to attack Palestine. So they start to attack Gaza Strip, where that war erupted in 2023, which continued till 2025 at this time, where a genocide has been erupted as 61,000 plus people have been killed in Palestine, as well 1,000 plus has been killed in Israel, and million plus people have been displaced from their homes. Seeing this situation, the world power aligned again to cause a ceasefire in this war, where Qatar was seen as mediator between Israel and Hamas forces. The same Qatar that signed Doha agreement. You can see about Doha agreement in that video, and in that video you can see the importance of Qatar. The same Qatar that was attacked by Israel in that time, that I'll tell you later in the video. Now Israel also started war with Arab nations like Lebanon and Syria, as well it started to attack Iran, considered as the biggest enemy of Israel. Similarly, they kept on attacking Hamas forces, as well killed their leadership like Ismail Hani and Yahya Sinwar. Later multiple ceasefire were also discussed, and Israel rejected many of them. And at current state, in September 2025, another ceasefire was being planned between Israel and Palestine, where Israel accepted the US options, but Hamas was being negotiated by Qatar. And on 9 September 2025, Israel attacked Qatar, the location where Hamas forces are being negotiated, and that resulted in the end of ceasefire talks, and the war still continues. The attack was seen as Israel's attack on Qatar's sovereignty, as well to cancel the ceasefire between Israel and Palestine, so the brutal genocide can continue. And as they are standing where Israel is attacking Palestine. What is the future of these countries? The first is Gaza's leaked plan, that is Gaza Riviera plan, also known as Great, where Donald Trump suggested to destroy Gaza city completely and rebuild it as a model city. This plan involved the displacement of Palestinian citizens from Gaza to other countries or other cities. Another plan that is being circulated is Gaza's canal plan. As Egypt earned heavy amount of money through Suez Canal, the plan is to build a canal between Israel and Gaza city and connect it with the sea. The plan is to get maximum number of trade to themselves. Another plan is Third Temple plan, where the first option is to cleanse the Muslim population so that there is no Muslim population in Israel and Palestine, and a complete Israel state has been formed. So they will destroy the Al-Aqsa Mosque and build the Third Temple, where the temple is considered as a pious place for Jews and where their Messiah will arrive. Another plan is Greater Israel plan. The Greater Israel plan includes the Israel state as well Palestinian state, some part of Jordan, some part of Syria, and much of Saudi's part. And that plan is to make a bigger state in Middle East, so that a state that could control multiple nations as well save the interests of United States of America. So these were some information about how Israel state was built and how Palestinian state was decreased as a result of multiple war where Israel won many of them, and brutal genocide in Palestine and future plan of that. I hope you find this video informative. Thank you for watching this video and subscribe to my channel for more informative videos. Thank you.